Hello. In the last video, we had discussed about risk aversion and expected utility of money for rich, middle and poor income people. In this video, let's do a mathematical modeling of that behavior. In other words, let's put numbers to our theory and let's see how the mathematical formulation of that looks like. So over here you can see that the utility has been plotted in the y-axis and the money has been plotted in the x-axis, and we have also labeled this as U, capital U, and this as M. This is our poor, middle and rich. Now this is our convex region, this is our concave region, again we have a convex region. Now let's try to put numbers into it and let's try to put a mathematical formulation. So if this is a convex graph, let's just assume that this is our a x, or rather over here it is m, so a m square. Now any x square or m square function, any square function essentially, is your convex in nature. Why convex? Because it will go like this, it will keep on rising in an increasing rate. That's why we have a convex graph over here. Now what about this? For concave we need some kind of a square root function to be safe. So let's make it b root of m minus capital C. This is a concave function. Okay. Now over here this is convex, so we will have a similar kind of a structure. The reason I have just taken am square is because it is starting at 0, but we do not know about this part, so we will just have a general representation of this, a quadratic form. So that will be your, we have used a, b and c, so this will be your d m square plus capital E. So this is our mathematical formulation, the beginning of mathematical formulation. Now you may ask that what are A, B, C, D, E values? So for that we need to do some kind of an analysis. Let's do that. So let us suppose that this guy over here is given by the World Bank poverty line. Now that is roughly around $2. Now do not take my word for it, the number could change, and I'm not trying to portray the exact graph over here, just giving you an idea, just giving you a starting point to how to do this kind of an analysis done. So let us take this as your $2 per day. So over here also I will do one thing, I'll just extend this region and say this is our $2 line. I haven't come across any rich categorization by income, but still I would take a leap of faith and say that $100 a day is your rich categorization. So let's take this thing as your $100 per day, and I know this is somewhat not reasonable maybe, but we are just trying to do a mathematical modeling. Exactness is not our purpose over here. We just want to do some kind of an analysis. Numbers can change, your analysis process will remain the same. Now let's try to find out the numbers. Now what we need to understand is at 2 and at 100 we have two functions which are attaining the same value. So this function and this function will have the same value, which is your this guy, and this function will have the same value, which is your this guy. So how do we find that one? So for that purpose what we'll need to do is we will erase this guy, we will just remember what is important: a m square, b root m minus c, d m square plus e, 2 and 100, and carry forward our analysis, right? So I'll erase the parts which I don't need and I'll just carry forward with the discussion. At m equal to 2 we have a m square is equal to b root m minus c. So m equal to 2 will give you 4a is equal to b root 2 minus c. Now let's do some kind of a simplification, or rather simplifying assumptions. If we take A equal to 1 and C also equal to 1, then our equation will change to 4 is equal to B root of 2 minus 1, or simply B. So B becomes your 4, right? So we have put A equal to 1, C equal to 1, so B automatically becomes 4. So this guy now changes to your M square, and this guy changes to 4 root over M minus 1. Now we need to look the third, the rich income utility. That has an intersection at M equal to 100 or $100, our assumption on that. So the intersection will be between the middle and the rich. We know the middle is this guy. So 4 root of M minus 1 is equal to D M square plus E. Now we know that M is your 100, so let's just put that number over here. 4 root 99 is equal to D 10 to the power 4, because if you square 100 it will become 10 to the power 4 plus E. Now let's do one more assumption. Let's take E equal to 0. That gives you D is equal to 4 root 99 by 10 to the power 4. So over here we have calculated D and E as well. So let's just put these values into this function and let's just see what we get. So this changes to D is this guy, 4 root over 99 upon 10 to the power 4 M square, and E is 0, so we don't need to consider E. Now this is obviously not a good representation. How do we represent it in a compact form? Let's look at the compact form now. Utility U, capital U, is equal to, first is this, the poor one, which is M square. So M square for when M is less than 2 but greater than equal to 0. Next is your this guy. So this is 4 root M minus 1, and this is for M less than 100 but greater than equal to 2. Now what about the rich person? Rich person has this. So this is your 4 root over 99 upon 10 to the power 4 M square, and this will be your for M greater than equal to 100. So in this way we have made a compact representation of the utility for poor, middle and rich income people. Now obviously you can have one further simplification, that root 99 is almost equal to root 100. So this is 4 into 10 upon 10 to the power 4. Now I don't want to get into that simplification because that's just a kind of approximation. I'm not interested in that. We are just interested in how do we have a mathematical formulation for risky behavior. So that was the idea behind this video. Now let's try to plot this on the graph as well and let's see how it looks. So this part over here, the curve over here, I'll just label it like this, is your AM square or simply M square. So this is your M square, and this part over here, the middle part, the middle income part, is your 4 root over M minus 1. So I'll just do the wiggly thing over here. This is 4 root over M minus 1, and this part. This is your rich part, which is this guy. So this will be your 4 root over 99 upon 10 to the power 4 into m square. So this is how it looks, your utility as a function of money for poor, middle and rich income people. Now obviously this kind of an analysis can be modified as per the actual data, and that will be a task for you, and try to get the numbers for poverty and rich and try to have a mathematical formulation. Do not use quadratic form or square root form. Try to use exponential, try to use log, and try to think about it, how can you formulate this in different functions. So that's it for this video. Do not forget to like, comment and subscribe.